Hi friends, welcome to Git Training. Let's learn about JSP elements. As we already know about, a JSP file consists of HTML tags as well as JSP tags. So here JSP tags are also called as JSP elements, or we also call it as components of JSP. So these JSP elements are categorized into three types: directive elements, scripting elements, action elements. Coming to the first elements, directive elements. A directive elements are instructed to JSP container that what code should be generated. Here the small syntax of a directive element. Every directive element starts with a open angular brace, percentage, @ followed by a directory name, followed by attributes and its values, and ends with %, close angular bracket. JSP has three standard directives: page directive, include directive, and taglib directive. Page directives defines attributes that apply to entire JSP page. So here are some of the attributes that are used for page directives. The first one is language attribute. We have only one value to the language attribute, that is Java. Why? Because if you want to implement a page in JSP, we must use Java language, because JSP is an technology of Java. The second attribute is extends, so which is going to be implemented HTTP JSP page interfaces. The third attribute is import. So here we are going to be import different kinds of packages that we need to implement our JSP page. So here a comma separated list of packages we are going to assign to import attribute. Here some of the packages are not explicitly imported. Those are lang package, servlet, servlet.jsp, servlet.http packages, because these are automatically imported. Coming to the fourth attribute is session, which has either true or false values, which indicates whether JSP requires HTTP sessions or not. The default value is true, means the page directives, that means the JSP page allows HTTP sessions. So coming to the fifth attribute is buffer, which specifies the size of output buffer in kilobytes format. So the default buffer size is 8 kilobytes. Then coming to the sixth one, auto flush, which also has either true or false values. If buffer is automatically flushed its memory, means we need to assign true value to auto flush attribute. Otherwise it is going to be thrown buffer overflow exception. Coming to the seventh attribute is thread safe, so which has also true or false values. True, which means it handles simultaneous requests from multiple threads. If the value is false, means it can handle only single thread. Coming to eighth attribute of page directive is info, so which is a string written by JSP page get servlet info method. so which contains the details of the page. Coming to ninth attribute is error page, so which has true or false values that depend upon the error page value. So the error page specifies the URL of another JSP page that will be invoked to handle any uncaught exceptions. So if you are not specifying any external JSP pages, in such cases you assigned a value as false. If you are implemented an error page in JSP, you can assign the value as true to is error page attribute. Coming to the last attribute is content type, which specifies the MIME type. So which means what kind of data it is going to be presented. So these are the attributes of page directives. Coming to the second directive is include directive, so which measures the contents of one file to another file at a translation time of JSP pages. So which is similar to #include C preprocessor directive. Coming to third directive element, that is taglib directive, which is used to specify the location of TLD, which stands for tag library descriptor. So which is an XML document that describes the individual tag in the library. This directive has two attributes. One is prefix attribute, which is a name used to identify tags from these libraries. The second attribute is URI, which stands for Uniform Resource Identifier. The value of URI is URL of tag library descriptor. So this is about directive elements. That's all today. See you in next video.